Hi GCC history students, I am Claire Lobdell, one of the librarians, and I am going to show you how to use discovery search to find high quality secondary sources that you can use for your history research. Now, the main benefit of using discovery search and of using library resources in general is that we pay the ridiculous subscription fees to get all of these journals and books and things so that you don't have to. If you were to do a search for the same type of resources on Google or elsewhere on the web, either you would be taken to a page that asks you to pay like $30 to access an individual article, or you just wouldn't find them to begin with because they're locked behind a paywall. We are the ones paying for that stuff so that you don't have to pay them individually. Discovery search here, it searches across books, articles, basically everything that we have here at GCC. I am going to search for the American Indian movement, and you'll see that as I start typing, it auto-suggests different things that I might be looking for. So this comes back with over 4,000 results. When you're looking for, say, articles, it's better to put in like as many different terms as you can in order to really narrow down what you're looking for. Let's see, I'm going to put in American Indian movement, women. Let's see, also search for Alcatraz. There was this event where members of the American Indian movement took over Alcatraz. So this second one here, American Indian women's activism in the 60s and 70s, talks about the role of women in the occupation of Alcatraz. So that's pretty cool. All right, another thing that I want to show you that I sometimes like to do is I'm going to put this in quotation marks, American Indian movement in quotation marks. When you put a search term in quotation marks, it forces the database to search for that as a phrase. This works in here. It also works in things like Google. Now I am going to use discovery search to just look for items in the library catalog, which is how you find items that are physically here at GCC. This includes things like books, which is the first result, and DVDs, which is the second result. And you can see whether these things are here. It says available, and then you can see the call number. And that's the code that you use to find where this item is located on the shelf. You can also find, again, high-quality secondary sources in academic journals by clicking the peer-reviewed box. Peer review is a special editorial process that academic journals use. When a researcher submits an article to an academic journal, the editor of the journal will send it out to other experts in the field. Those are the peers, and those people decide whether or not the new article is worthy of being published. All right, so this second one, Becoming Indigenous, the Transnational Networks of the American Indian Movement, that one sounds interesting. If I click on this article title, I'm on campus, so when I click on it, it takes me directly to the article. If you're off campus, when you click on it, it will take you to a login page where you will have to put in your library card number and password. If you have a physical ID card, that library card number is printed on the back of it, but everyone automatically has a library card number. That number is 269960, and then your student ID number. And your password is your last name in all caps. Again, when you click on those article links, that discovery search, it searches across all of the digital resources we have, as well as the books. Because of that, when you click on them, they're going to look all different. Like this Gale Academic One file, everything in Gale kind of looks the same with the formatting stripped away, but you can see at the top who the author is, what it was published in. At the point at which you download it or email it to yourself, that's where you can see what the formatting looked like in the original publication. You can also get the citation for the article. Most history professors here ask you to cite your sources using the MLA format. Some of them ask you to use Chicago style. So just make sure you're selecting the right one for your course. And final thing that I wanted to show you is that off to the right in Discovery Search, there is a little chat with a librarian box. So if you are doing your work during our open hours and you put in a question here and send it, I or one of my colleagues, whoever's on chat, will work with you to help you find what you need. Good luck with your history research, and I look forward to working with you.